Hello and welcome back. In this video I've got a little bit of a haul. I've been picking up a few things this week, so I wanted to show you what I've picked up because there's a few little bargains along the way. And as well, I'm going to do a bit of a tidy up in the garden, so if you want to stick around and see that, because let's face it, it's a mess and it does need a good tidy up. Once I show you the lawn, you'll see why as well, and that's out of hand. But first of all, let's start with a few things that I've picked up. So I did need some more garden gloves, so I did stop into Home Bargains today and I picked up these ones, and these were 99 pence. So I don't know what I'd do. I've only got one glove I can find, so I thought, right, I'm going to start again this year with a nice fresh set. So that's that. Today as well, I stopped into Dobbies. I hadn't been there for a long time, so I think I'd missed a lot of these offers. I did pick up this packet of Gladioli Michelle. It's a pack of 10, and it looks like a nice kind of orangey red colour to those. They were originally £4.99 down to £1.50, and there were lots of bulbs in that offer as well. I think there was dahlia, tubers, and all sorts of little bits and things left over. I did sort of feel them to make sure they're okay. The majority of them feel sort of rigid. Some of them do feel a bit spongy, so we'll just have to see how that goes. So I picked up that pack. And then the other thing I did pick up, because my sweet peas, one of them, I did grow my own this year, but I haven't had enough really, and the ones that I did plant straight into the soil don't look very well. I shall show you those, and then I'll show you the one I put in the tub, and it was last year's earth, but I did mix some blood, fish and bone into that, and that looks a lot healthier. But I did pick these up in Dobbies today, and it shows it's in 6 sort of modules, but there's quite a few plants in each one. So I think, is it about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in each one as well. So that is a lot of plants you're getting. Originally that was £7.99, and these were down to £3.99, and it's a mixed coloration as well. You can see there's purples, pinks and reds. The ones that I did sow myself, they were the purpley ones, but for some reason I've just noticed that one of the ones that have come out, it looks like a pinky sort of effect. Anyway, I'll show you those later. So I'm quite happy with those. They are a little bit sort of, some of them are a bit sort of floppy. I don't know if that's how they got stored in the car on the way home. And my other purchase, which I'm really pleased about, because I'll show you these as well later on. My strawberries, I did plant them inside a Moses basket that I had left over years ago, and that only lasted a year outside. Obviously it's made of like straw, so to replace that, and I need to kind of construct these onto, I don't know, the fence, or if I'm going to make something completely separate, but I'll show you these anyway. Ooh. So these were from Aldi, and these were also on offer as well. So it's called just a traditional trough planter. They come with the lining and also fittings as well. So you can see it looks like it's butterfly screws for the back there. You can see it's pre-drilled as well. So they're quite, I'm not sure what size these are. Oh, hang on, here we are. So it says 77 by 19 by 21 centimetres. It says rust resistant. And yeah, so durable powder coated, it says. So I was thinking that some of those strawberries, it'd be quite nice to transfer them into these. Ideally, because I bought 2 of them, they were reduced from £6.99 down to £4.99, and I thought that was very good value for the size of them anyway. So I'm hoping to kind of attach them to something, a wall or whatever, and put them one above each other, and then transfer those strawberries that I've got in the Moses basket into there. So I don't think I'll be doing that today, but I'll be doing that at some point. So yeah, so a few little bargains there along the way. I don't think there's anything else that I've purchased, but yeah, that's my haul. So those were Aldi, these were Dobbies, and the gloves, they were Home Bargains. So I've been around the places, a few different places. Yes, so the next thing I want to show you is the state my garden is currently in before we tidy it up. So let's go and have a look at the lawn first of all, because that's way overgrown. I think I could use the excuse that I've been doing, what's it, where you leave, where you don't touch it. I'm thinking of the beards, where you don't mow them. not mow them, shave them. Yeah, so that was non-mowing May. That's my excuse anyway. So June now, and we'll get mowing today. But first of all, let's go and see the state of it right now. So as you can see, my lawn is full of all sorts of weeds and daisies and extra long grasses and all sorts. I think those are dock leaves, are they? Growing here, and they've been going for so long that they're actually looking like they're going to flower and seed. So yeah, I will be tackling this today. So if we just take a stroll down the path here, you can see the state of the grass. It's really wild at the moment. And here's my lawnmower. It's a really small one, so it takes me ages to mow the lawn. Right, let's get going. Here we are, I've just finished mowing the lawn. As you can see, the condition of the lawn is not great. It's got lots of weeds and everything in it, and it needs raking to get rid of the moss as well. And here from this angle as well, you can see that it looks a little bit neater than what it did earlier. It doesn't look quite like the jungle that it did. I've got this lovely Aquilegia flowering at the moment, and also this year the peony is looking a lot more healthier because I don't think it flowered last year, but I can see 2 flowers already on this one, so that's quite good. So I've moved my obelisk next to the fence here, and this sweet pea, this comes back every year, so that's actually starting to look really good now, and it's working really well with the obelisk. It's growing up inside it, so I'm really pleased how that's looking. A few different things flowering at the moment. We've got the spirea here, that's flowering. This middle bed, this is looking really wild at the moment as well. As you can see, everything's kind of, this sort of part of the garden is really overgrown. It was lovely when the azaleas were out, but those have all faded now. The flowers have all dropped off, and kind of left with a little bit of a mess. And you can see where the strawberries, they've rooted themselves into the bed here as well. So there's lots of strawberries, but I don't think those ones will flower this year. I have deadheaded some of these sweet peas already, and as you can see, the only one that's left at the moment is this pink one, but they were the purple variety that, and I think I only put 3 plants in this. It's in a pot, it is. If I sort of go down, you can kind of see that's looking really healthy. My blueberry bush, that's only got a few blueberries on it this year. I think I need to sort of cut it back and make sure I can sort of maximise its potential, because that's not going to be very many blueberries all told, is it really? It's only a couple of bunches like that on it. So as you can see, this was the 3-tier planter that I built last year. I think, was it from Lidl? Yes, I think so. And the strawberries on the top, they're fine, they're coming along. And so the strawberries on the middle one. So the plants on the bottom, they're not doing particularly well, because I think I should really move this planter into more direct sun, because it gets quite shaded later on in the day. And another addition to the garden as well, which I haven't added any plants to it yet. It's sort of got lost in between, it's an arch, and it's sort of kind of got lost in between all the raspberry plants at the moment. But I do want to put some climbers. I'm thinking maybe some runner beans on there as well, and possibly a clematis. So we'll see how that goes. Another thing I need to attach to the fence are these trailing begonias. They have come back from last year. I didn't think that they would actually, but yeah, I'm really pleased. So both baskets have got flowers in them, so it's going to take a little while for them to fully establish, but they worked really well. And I think, were they yellow ones last year? So obviously it'd be the same colour again. As you can see, this looks really sad and sorry for itself, but you can see the colour. These were the ones that I planted straight into the ground the same time as the other ones, so that's why I've bought some more sweet peas. Hopefully I can add some more to the back, because those ones haven't grown much at all. And I've had to use the plastic because I couldn't find and that was the only roll I could find in the shed. So normally I would be using twine, But this, at the moment, I thought, well, I might as well use it up for last time and then make sure that I can find the other stuff as well. The one thing that has done well is all these weeds. So I did clear all of this, and as you can see, it's gone a bit crazy again. I've made this raised bed. It's got a few sort of woodworm holes that you can see there, but the wood has been outside for years, and I just thought it would make a nice little addition to this area. Obviously it needs to be filled and planted, so that's another project. So during that process of clearing that bed, I've put a lot of raspberries in the front garden as well. And then I've moved, I drilled holes into the base of this, and I've moved those into there. And I also had this cake tin as well, which was really wrecked. And I thought the best thing would be to drill some holes in that one and add some more so the flowers into them. And I think it's doing okay because they look like they're going to flower actually. And as you can see, this was the basket. That's completely falling apart now, so I do need to move these strawberries into those containers. As you can see, they're coming along now, but they're no good in there because it's completely collapsing and drying out. There's quite a few sort of flowers and strawberries coming along, but that's one of the first I've seen starting to ripen. Blackcurrants, they're doing okay this year so far. So this is a tumble dryer drum, and instead of veg this year I've moved some Love in the Mist inside it, so that seems to be doing okay in there. So I grew these runner beans. I planted them on the 17th of May, and these are the ones from Poundland, and they've been doing all right actually, except the top of the leaves now, they've gone a bit kind of, I'll show you the damage. Can you see there? So I'm going to have to build something before I put these out properly, but I'm not sure if they've caught a disease or if they just, but some of them seem to be fine, like those ones, and it's only those 3 so far which don't look as healthy. But overall, I was pretty surprised that only one of them didn't actually grow from the packet. Ooh, another little update I wanted to show you. Some of these lettuces have been eaten, slugs got to them, and then these were the ones from B&Q, the Verve seeds for 50p. And then these are also Poundland as well, the Japanese greens, and they seem to be doing all right so far. So I hope you've enjoyed my little haul, tidying the garden, and also sort of a little tour of the garden as well. We haven't done anything like that for ages. Roger, he was in the shed today, so next time I'm sure I'll bring him out. So as usual, my next video will be a come shop with me on the Friday, and then I'll be posting some more updates of the garden on the Tuesdays and any other days out as well. So thank you for joining me once again. Take care everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye now.